Can you please provide a brief overview, yeah, of what happened during the Ibadan Stampede? What do you even know? What do you heard about it?
So thank you so much, Nigerian Crime. First of all, my condolence and my heart goes to the family of these children, because somebody will tell them last week that maybe your children will not see Christmas. No, they will not believe. But it has happened this way at this moment. So our heart goes for them. It's only God that can console them at this moment, not us. It's only God that can control them at this moment, not us. Please, 1 second. More busy, please. I'm busy. So, number one, the organizer of this uh, party, or whatever they call it, they should be the one to be responsible for Niger crime. Please, 1 second. Money more busy. I'm busy. So the organizer, they didn't do well at all, at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. Number one, Queen Olori. It's not because they married to Ojaja. She's like a baby sister to me in Ondo. Um, to be sincere with you, before you even get the call to be a prophetess, this is our passion of giving. Somebody I know very well in Ondo town. So he loved doing things, giving to people. That time she don't even know she'll become a prophetess. Talk less of know that one day I will become an Olori. So it's something that she has been doing. There are things you love doing when this thing is in your bloodstream, giving. So that is a part of Olori all her lives. So it's not today that she started this thing at all. It's not today. So, but what happened now is so touching that the people that organize this thing, I was telling somebody, you cannot compare Akure, my state capital, with Ibadan. Ibadan will learn that I think up to now, the largest city in West Africa. No. Then you need 5,000 people. You wanted to whether give away whatever you call it. And this thing has gone jingle through Hamzat Oriyomi, and make a lot of things. Olori is coming, Olori is coming, Olori is coming. And you should know that it's not only the people in Ibadan axis that will turn up. People will come from Bangan, people will come from Ikire, Apomu, Isenyi. You see all those areas, they have to come. And there is a hunger in the land. Again, you invited 12, 13, no matter the age. Niger crime, as a father, I cannot allow my 12-year-old to go without follow. The parents have to follow them. So, but what they're supposed to have done, at least if you are coming to Ibadan, look at about 4 or 5 places within Ibadan schools. If maybe you want to go to Bashorun, look at one popular school in Bashorun. If you want to go to Orita Akedi, you want to go to Dugbe, Mapo, Challenge, the most popular area, they make maybe 3 or 4 days. Visit the school, talk to the principal, talk to the headmaster or the headmistress. I'm coming to do this thing for children there in the school. So the people in the school are aware. No third party will come. Niger crime, we did this thing when we were young, when we finished primary school. Christmas holiday, dancing. It's only within the school parents come to look at us. So that is what I was expecting them to do. Now, at least you can do it, and you are a public figure. AIT want to be there, Rice News want to be there, Channel News, everybody want to see what Olori is doing in the school premises there. Then with the amount of security you need, you know that this thing is only for the school. I was on the platform yesterday trying to tell them, say, look, I give a hand in marriage. My daughter wedding was in Lagos, the tradition and the church. We did the registry here in the UK. I could call for 500 people at Excel Event Center, 1 Oregon Road. And everybody have invitation. And I make it clear, be you my mama, if you don't come with your invitation, you're on your own. Oh. Nigerian crime. And people thought I'm joking. They thought it was joke. Cousin that I give invitation, that I take my time to visit them, give them invitation. Because they have their Shoebi coming with their big car with their agbada. Get to the gates. Military police was all over. Sir, can we have, oh, no. And me and the bride father is my first cousin. We grew up. No. My dear, now story. They didn't allow them to come. They didn't. It's like this song where I was sing that time. Noah. There's nothing. You can't come in. And this thing has caused enmity. I don't care. Because anything happen overcrowded in that place, I'm in trouble. So the security that day was very bad in Ibadan. The crowd is even big. They were there before the security people arrived. Some people have come to slept over with their children. It's all about what you wanted to do for 5,000. How many people? Look at the crowd. Because this thing has been on the radio station, the local radio station of Hamzat Oriyomi, the jingle. Olori is coming, while Queen is coming, Olori Ojaja is coming, blah blah. Bring it, everybody. I mean, people wanted to come, but today we lost. As of 6 o'clock yesterday, official this thing is 35. 6 o'clock Nigerian time yesterday. The official rate of death is 35. I don't know of today, but as of last night, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, how do we say this? What do we say?
I mean, there are a lot of questions that is being raised. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel, African Black Gold TV. This is where we showcase Nigerians, especially Africans, who are doing wonderfully well in the diaspora. Please kindly join and support this platform by subscribing to this platform, African Black Gold TV. Sir, we understood that Olori Naomi used to do this type of stuff, giveaways or charity, every year, and especially in Akure there. I mean, what motivated her to come to Ibadan to come and do such magnitude of giveaway?
To be sincere, as I said from the beginning, Nigerian crime, when you have something in your bloodstream, so you don't want to limit it in your place alone, so that people would not say, I mean, it's a tribalism or it's biased, it's only in Ondo, Akure. So he has to extend it to the other states. And with some investigation we did, he does not want to stop it in Ibadan, still want to go to other places. You understand me? The new this Ojaja mall that just built in Akure is massive. Now people are beginning to work there as a employer. They are working there. They employ them. Thank God for that. So, but he wanted to extend it further. Okay, let's go to Ibadan. To be sincere, nobody should blame her for doing such, but the way it was organized is so poor. If there's any other one to use after poor, it's too poor. So he has the passion to do it. And I understand he's being questioned at the moment for this issue. But he doesn't want to stop it only in Ondo. Doesn't want to stop it in Akure. He wants to further more from other states so that it won't look like everything is only in Ondo. You understand?
Okay. But also, why is it that she went ahead to Oriyomi Hamzat to advertise that event? I mean, knowing fully well that 5,000 children, I mean, it's not a small thing. to control, to manage children is even more difficult than to manage grown-up person. And like you said yourself, if she invited 5,000 children, definitely she should envisage that at least 8,000 will turn up because their parents will also come with them. You know, you
Then
cannot expect toddler to come in there without his or her parents. So I mean,
appearance.
yeah. So my point here is that I mean it's a charity thing, but even the banner alone, if you put it there in front of the school, you know, or whatever,
School.
yeah, I think that would have gone a long way. It would have reduced the number of people that came in there. I mean, a few days ago. So why going to Oriyomi Hamzat to announce that event?
That is one of the mistake, because by going to Oriyomi Hamzat, make jingle of that thing. So you invited more people. You know, that means you are more than what you wanted to give. If you say 5,000, then you come because you want to give something to 5,000 people. Okay, that 5,000, the other 5,000 you want to give out. If you want to do it, you can do it in a 5 school, 3 secondary school, or 2 secondary school, 2 primary, then look for 1 nursery school and do
Yeah.
one there, which is going to everybody. I mean, Ibadan is not a 5,000 population. Ibadan, the population of Ibadan is they are overpopulated already. So announce such thing. That is the result we are seeing today. The death of these innocent people. By announcing that thing, that look, this is what we're coming. People will surely turn up. As I say, you should have make available in a school premises where during the school hour, working there, people will still know that Olori has come to do something. Then people died. So people will still know. Okay, for example, maybe Mako College, Ibadan, they're going to do something there. You should know outsider will not come there. No, it has to be the parent of in the school, or maybe and they know the way how to do it. If it is a primary school, they know how to handle their gate when you are coming in. The police is there. So if I'm not a member of the school or puppy or member of the PTA, so why am I going there? But you make it in an open place. People came all the way from Ikiri, just to this. So it does not make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. This is call for questioning, regardless of your status in the country. I and you know, if this thing happen in a Western world, the organizer by now, I think they're supposed to be locked up somewhere by now, because these people that lost their life now, they are another people's children.
Okay.
And why do
But,
they go there? People say, why do they go there? Does that make sense? You announce something. You want people to come. That's why you're announcing it. You want people to turn up. If I want to do something with you, Niger crime, and I just need, you see, sometimes you see people in Western world, if they say they need 20 people, those 20 people are the people that will get the invitation. Because where we wanted to see, they know it's only 20 chair. Even though birthday, school in the birthday, say, Mom, somebody cry. He said the invitation was given to our sister, but invitation wasn't given to him. You understand me? And they wanted to go and do their friend party. So because that is they have quota of what they are looking for. So they don't want crowd. So what did people do? You were calling for crowd by announcing this thing on Oriyomi platform.
in there. So, who to blame here? Are we going to blame Olori Naomi? Are we going to blame the government? Are we going to blame the principal of the school that they used? Or are we going to blame Oriyomi Hamzat? Who are we to blame here? Because definitely someone needs to take the responsibility of what happened.
Now, if we're talking who to blame, according to story that Olori said he requested for security. One. But being requested for security, how many security that is coming to control that crowd? So number one, Olori is to be blamed for poor organization. the way that thing was organized was very bad. And the organizer themselves, because it's Olori that contracted this thing to them. Because Olori was not the one that will do the whole thing. So those who contracted this thing to, they have questions to answer. The security themselves, why they ask you to arrive in so time, the people you're supposed to come and guide or protect, they were there before you. Question mark. So even the school authority, come tell us when Olori or anybody come to you, we want to use this thing, what was your response? So see, everybody that involved, the government, Olori, the school, even the organizer, they are all supposed to come to question. But who brought this charity issue is the Queen. So you ask more questions to answer. Who are those that you contracted this thing to? How did you do it? What did you ask them to do? Then why going to Oriyomi? Oriyomi started announcing it. Olori is coming. When you are looking for 5,000 people in a country that people are dying of hunger every day. So Yoruba say, who will see food where no go chop? Everybody will chop. And now, when you are calling for children, and you say, oh, but people that turn up, they are adults. I cannot leave my 12-year-old child, 9-year-old child to go there. They should be accompanied by their parents or guardians. So in this case, all these people you mentioned, they are all guilty. All of them. None of them should left behind. If at all they want to do thorough investigation. But the security personnel supposed to know that this is Federal Republic of Nigeria, where you call for 10 people, 300 people will turn up.
I want to disagree with one of your submission there.
Yes,
that is to say that when you said every one of them needs to be blamed, right? Oriyomi Hamzat, I don't think he has a blame here. You know
he
why?
announced
Because
it.
he announced it, but he operates a radio station. He has a radio station, and Olori Naomi brought adverts to him. Of course, I mean that is his business, like a lawyer. When you have a criminal case, yeah, you understand what I mean, sir. So to me, I think Oriyomi Hamzat has no blame here.
Oriyomi need to be questioned. 5,000 people. Queen Naomi said, I wanted to do charity giveaway. Yes, she brought it to your radio station. But now, when do you, if we look at, let's put a wisdom here, sir. Are you believe within yourself as a journalist or as a reporter or a media practitioner that in that Ibadan, it's only 5,000 people will turn up? And Oriyomi will ever think about it? If I say that with Oriyomi, sir, I'm asking you, sir, do you think yourself Ibadan indigene as you are? Queen Naomi said, I wanted to bless 5,000 people. They announced in your radio. Sir, we don't need to deceive ourselves. I will put the question to sir. Do you think it's only 5,000 people will turn up? I mean,
yeah, I mean, I understand you, but when Oriyomi Hamzat's colleague, when he interviewed Olori, he made mention of that point that 5,000, Cheko Koju, she said, we have security and everything in place.
Sir, security and everything. It's better you have, as I say, you have shoes at least 5 schools. Go into those schools and do this charity. It could have been the greatest one. There is no amount. How many Nigerian police that we have? 7 police with one senator, 4 police with 1 house of rep. We're not talking of deputy governor. We're not talking of some musician. So how many police do you want to bring to that place? It does not make sense. The election is about 25,000 police in Ondo and Edo to guide one election. So are you saying the one that's supposed to be in a creative area, they will withdraw them We saw the police where they come. Today more than 10, 15. How do you guide a lot of people there? This thing is not making sense. No, people have way of thinking. Everybody started saying a lot of things. Oh, one fell low and one money. How could you? Because sometimes when you overthinking, you wonder, how do you think? 10, 10 police will come and handle this? No, no. That event was not well planned at all. It's a zero plan. The organizer are poor. They need to be questioned. I said it and repeat it. If Oriyomi knew, as a good media practitioner that you are, I mean, he himself is a charity giver now. A lot of people are in Oriyomi's house. He's taking care of them. Oriyomi do giveaway too. How many times Oriyomi have done giveaway that you see Stampede? So the same wisdom you are using, I know nobody want to question Olori. It's a queen. Or Ìyàwó Ọba ni, whatever you say. But sometimes, if we don't use wisdom, this is what we see now keep happening. So if they have used wisdom to think about this is what we wanted to do now, how are we going about it? Ask question. If you do event planner, what can we do that this thing? How do we do? But the event planner, all they want their money and they want their name. Oh, we are the one organized so that they can get another contract. Nobody think about what will happen. The only thing is let me get money, and another thing is coming. There was I'm the one that organized Queen Naomi. It could be the one those people that organized the one in Ondo Akure. It could still be the same people. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm an Ondo man, a typical one for that matter. Ondo West local government. So I cannot compare that my small town in Ondo with Ibadan. You can remove 5 of Ondo out of Ibadan. 5. Just remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the population in Ondo, if you want to do something in Surulere, the one in Yaba may not even get time to come. Even though there will be no stampede like this. But Ibadan is the largest city. So you don't expect 5,000 people to turn up. You need only 5,000. Now, okay, why don't you make it community? Why don't you make it in the school? Why don't you make it in the college? It's only 5,000 people. Nigeria, there's this young guy that go around on TikTok. One Igbo, very lovely guy. If this guy had 200,000, that very day, that 200,000 is for someone. He may take what they call it, watermelon, cut it, put the money inside, roll it, begin to beg like a beggar. That guy have way. Sometimes he go and meet somebody who is sleeping. I wanted to eat. When you get 200,000, but where some people are greedy, that 200,000, some people can divide it. This 200,000, no, I'm not going to give it to somebody. Let me just give it to maybe 25 people. And you begin to do eye service. One go around now, you just put money in the envelope where people are sleeping, selling their market. Because they give you the envelope. Those are brain.
But instead of Olori Naomi, going out there to give out rice and what have you, I mean, like you said, I mean, she should have done better, probably by doing something else instead of giving the rice. Like
giving the rice,
I mean,
we tired of giving. I'm not saying you shouldn't give food, but you should have done it with wisdom. And that's what people are saying. Nobody is blaming that what you do is I mean, he's doing good. And I said from the beginning when she was a baby, Koti D has not become prophetess. She loves giving. She loves giving very well. Naomi she's a giver. You understand me? Nobody know whether it's going to be a woli or going to be prophetess then. He has been given. Not even dream one day he's going to be a Jaja's wife. Nobody. But what I'm trying to say now, she's an exposed somebody. She has traveled. She's seen a lot. She's been all over the world. So do something like this in a place where you have massive people. In church, when there's a hunger, in short, when Christmas is coming, some people don't even know what they will eat in Christmas. You say, oh, Queen is coming to bring rice. Queen is coming. Okay, yeah, children, let's go. Somebody who have 5 children have to take them. Okay, if 5 of them don't get, at least 1 will get. All this is still end up as hungry. That's it. So this thing, it has happened, but I don't think something they should fit under carpet. Olori have question to answer. Though he has been invited, but we haven't heard anything. So everybody that partake in this thing has 1 or 2 things to say.
Okay. Now
I contacted him for
there's this thing that is going on here now. It's like the police, they said they were not carried along. While I heard it also that they said they invited police. So who to believe among the two of them? Is it to believe the police that police said they were not carried along, or the organizer that says no, we invited police?
look, if something has been contracted for people, as I said, Queen Naomi will not be going around. But Queen Naomi have telling the organizer, we need police presence. So whether you've gone to tell the police late or you've invited police very early, that's until one of the spokesperson of police come out to come and debunk it. Or to them, you were called. They tell you they wanted to do something like this. Maybe police overlook it. Oh, we can reach there anytime. No. Because if you know people will lose their life because of this, then I don't think something that police should joke about, because it's all about security here. It's all about lives, people's life. So if police will say, I'm not going to believe, but what time and when do they ask them to come? Because these people were talking, don't forget Niger crime. The gate has not been open yet. All this thing that happened, it was outside the gate.
Yeah.
You could imagine if they want to force themselves inside that gate, what will happen? That gate could come down and we will lose more than this. So this issue at the moment, police has their own thing. I don't know, but Queen Naomi will not go to that lane that he wanted to do such thing without involved security. No way. That I know. So, but maybe they come very late, maybe they inform them very late, but they have been informed. That one is sure.
If you are to advise the parents, what will you tell them?
And number one, losing children is not something somebody can. I feel it within myself. So they deserve compensation. One, and about their burial, I think government should take the responsibility about this children burial. It has to give them mass burial. You understand me? Whether church, whether by mosque, anyone there. So the Oyo State government has a lot to do because that thing happened in Oyo State. So they need to be compensated. There's no way about it. If as a football fans, we know what happened in Liverpool that time. That stampede. I think during the final FA Cup, something like that. That investigation went on for 4 years, and at the end of the 4 years, each person that lost their life were compensated for thousands of pounds. Thousands. Everyone that lost their life, the parents were compensated. That thing that happened in Liverpool. What is it, Liverpool or Newcastle? That stampede. So these people that lost their life in their crime, they need to be compensated, no matter from the Oyo State government. It's not. We don't want them to sweep this one under carpet. But people, the organizer, is now left to the authority of the country, the states, whether they should be persecuted, whether they should let them go. For me, I can't judge that one. But for the compensation, they deserve it. They need to be compensated. There's no way about it. Because if you are not calling that thing, and this thing was done in the soil of Oyo State, so this thing was announced. So all this thing has contributed that the governor, I think the governor is Sheyi Makinde, right?
Yeah, Sheyi Makinde.
Yeah, yeah. So Sheyi Makinde has a lot to do at hand. Just like this boy that was sentenced to buy after 14 years. In short, the thing shocked Adeleke himself. 14 years ago, Nigeria, how much is foul? 14 years ago. But because the man who is told the farm is a police officer, 14 years ago, I think a big chicken, or boku chicken, there should be 500 naira. 14 years ago. So after serving, so the man saw it. This is my regime. What will people say that? So he give an FC. So this thing also happened in Oyo State. That those people that lost their life, I expect the governor to go there condone them, search for them. If you cannot go due to your duty schedule, send people, at least 2, 3 people with media. Let them go there and whatever happen, so that the people, they will feel that they are not left behind. People will see that, oh, you see, I see a governor envoy came to condole me. That one alone can heal their hearts. But if we say, oh, why did they go there? Because sometimes when people talk, I say, because none of your people among these children that die. Your cousin is not there. Your cousin's son is not there. None of your people. Like what happened in Owo. 2 of my cousins were among. So I felt the pain up till now. When you speak to people 2 weeks ago, and suddenly they see something happen in the church there, and they were there.
Okay. Now let's look at it from this from the legal perspective as well. I mean, we heard that Olori Naomi and like 4 or 5 other, right, that they're in custody now. Do you think, if at the end of the day, just if, which I doubt, if they found Olori Naomi guilty of this scenario, do you think justice will prevail?
That's a million question, and it's a good one. They didn't detain Olori. Queen was called for questioning, and I think
But
at a certain time,
they detain the others.
yeah, they detained the others, but because
Why did they detail the others, and why do they only ask Olori for questioning, and then you understand?
that's what I'm
Is it,
saying, sir. If
I
I
mean, is
are
it because
you,
of our status? I mean, I
no,
just
it's
want to
not
bring
about
that
status.
status.
Let me bring it up. If you remember, I told you when my daughter was doing wedding, you understand me, and I make it clear to the event planner there, the people, anybody without invitation, you should not enter that event center. It's not where you go and pass. It's only one gate that enter there. Now, these people, Olori is the one that contracted this thing to the organizer. You understand me? So she was the one they called first. Okay, I told people, I called the organizer, I hand over. Her own is just to come up when the stage is set. Whatever you wanted to talk, whatever you wanted to give. So why they couldn't detain her for long? Because she hand over the contracts to some people. It's like if government handle you work with government, sir. You hand over contract to me to do long this thing. It's not the government itself, maybe the government workers, something like that. So if anything happen, you call me for question first. Me, I'm the one they hand over this thing to. Then now before I will tell them that as they hand over it to me, then I call the contractor, hand over to them. So now the contractor will be the one to give evidence what happened. But being is the main person that wanted to do the charity, so they still
Yeah.
have right to question. But I've not seen her. Well, I'm not a legal practitioner. I don't want to go deep, but I don't
All
see.
right. Okay.
So
Because people are saying that if the organizer is not Olori, if it's just ordinary person like you and I, sorry for using that word, but you understand what I mean. That that person will be taken into custody.
being an Olori, she didn't take law into her hand. She was still invited and she went there. But if another people in top places now, they won't turn up now. They say they are busy. So that she even go for the invitation. I mean, she has shown respect for the law. Despite the husband is a one is a son to the incumbent president. It does not matter. But this girl, this queen, still went to answer when she was invited. So it has shown that look, I'm a law-abiding citizen. He has gone there. So I know if it happened to a governor wife, who will governor wife go there first? I beg, may we leave that story, sir.
Olori's incidents now, is not the first stampede in Nigeria. I mean, it happens in Lagos, it happens in Kano, or wherever. If you're to advise the government right now, what would be your advice?
The advice to government and for the people that do charity, because I have to tell you, some people have this good heart to give out. If you have to do something so that to prevent this thing, please, you cannot give the whole Nigeria at a time. Do it local government by local government, one, community by community, two. And if you are to do it, make it in a way that everybody cannot get this thing, but life should not lost because they are coming to get this thing. And if you are to do that, rather than be giving all this palliative that cause trouble every day, why don't you do something for people? Let people get job, increase people's salary, let people have something to do. When a man that worked for government for 3 years, nothing to show for it. So when you see they are doing something there, we tell the children to go there. One fair rights in become. So the government need to, respond to people's demands. Not by, I'm not saying nobody should not give away. You see, Nigerians, they are very good in giving. To be sincere, sometimes if I'm free at work, I sit there on TikTok, I look at all these young guy that do these content creators. The way they go along, they give money. What can I do? Somebody will say, "Mama, do you love me? Do you love me or do you like me?" And he puts money here. You don't know. When we say I like you, he give me, yeah. Since it's like take 2,000. But since you say you love, take 20,000. And the people are happy. So there's a way of giving things. See the way we are talking now. Almost 26 people here listening to us, watching us. So if you turn thing around now, say, Prof, sir, we want to do giveaway. At least I have 1 million naira to give people maybe immediately after this program, or maybe we should start now. From 26 that they are looking at us now, this thing can go up to 800 because everybody want to get. So Nigeria is a country now that people are hungry. So we can't just allow people go and lose their life because of 2 cups of rice every day. Let government do something for the people. Increase their salary, increase their minimum wages, make sure people get job. Everything, all the government workers that be 3-4 years, please pay everything. Give light to people. Let people have light, electricity. Let water. All these things, the basic amenities. That is what we need. The basic community is what we need. We don't need all this. Today you give a bag of rice. Tomorrow you give kuli kuli. Next tomorrow you give gari. For how long? No, now people cannot be a beggar in their own country. It's a very bad thing that somebody, people, children just lost their life because of something that somebody wanted to give. No, no, at all. It's not done. I have to advise the government, please do better. For those who want to do giveaway, please do it with wisdom. This is festive period. I know people have a good heart to give. Please, if it's only 5 people you can give it, make it by surprise. Do announce. You can go to market, people selling, you see them, they are there. You can go to school, just enter school. Just do something. You don't need to do it. There's one young lady then met this man under bridge, begging. And this lady, out of the money the man is begging, the young girl say, "Papa, I have free tasting, sir. Because you hold money, say you want to go and do giveaway. But let me put people to test." Out of the money that man they are giving that man under the bridge, he removed 50 naira that is dirty. He said, "My daughter is very dirty. You can buy water with this." And that is the end of that man's story. And when this man was talking, was a colleague of mine who has served 36 years in the military. His pension has not been paid. The wife has gone. The children has left him because he cannot cater for them. So now somebody have to move into apartment. So please, anybody want to do giveaway, please do it with wisdom. Don't because you want to do giveaway, then people will lose their lives. So government should do better for people that to be giving palliative every day. For how long? How many want to give palliative? How many?
Do they have any body or association that belongs to the federal government or that belongs to the state that people will go and they will tell you what you want to do, how many people are you expecting, which hall are you using and stuff like that? Do we have it in Nigeria?
Yeah, the issue, Niger crime, the issue is that any charity organization they register. When you have your CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission certificates, you can do anything. But the idea, if you are to use a bigger place like school, you don't use a school without the notice of the principal or the headmistress. So if you are to use a town hall, you need to notice the police to be around. So it doesn't mean that it must come from federal government. It's like when our elderly one pass away, we want to do party in the streets. So we need to go to local government. These streets, we need to shut it down from Saturday night to Sunday morning, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So it has something to do with your local government. Then the local government give you permission to use that place. But you still need to see police or to get bouncer or to get civil defense, or if you have person in the military to just to come and make sure that the atmosphere is good for everyone that turn up. So there's no really regulate as long your this thing is you have your CAC, certificate of a corporate affairs commission. That's all. But if you don't have that, then something like this happen. Oh my God, could have been the worst. If what Queen Naomi is doing is not registered, come on, that's another bad case. But it's registered. It's a charity organization, non-governmental organization, which I and you can do it also, but not in the way people will be losing their life. You want to give something to 5,000 people. As you are about to give 5,000, 35 people buy it.
Mm.
So,
That's
so
that's
okay,
that's
this thing you want to give now, you didn't even give it to. Nothing is being given. But we have lost 35 innocent children. When things like this come up, a lot of exaggeration will come up. I had that thing also. Oh, a 4-month-old baby is looking for a 4-month-old baby. Do you know how 4-month-old baby is? 4-month-old baby. And you are looking for 4-month-old baby. Does that make sense? People seem to exaggerate things. I know there's the young children, 2 years, 3 years, they came there. But into a 4-month or you can, because this thing has not, the problem started at the gate. It has not even in the main premises now. It's just at the gate. So when somebody say we were seeing that one, I'm not going to speculate on what I'm just hearing it on internet. Oh, you just bring the picking, you throw the picking. Say I don't just think I'm more concerned about the children that lose their life than all these things they're talking. That's all. Because it's whether you throw your children, whether you don't see anybody, the people that lost their life is what we're talking at the moment. So throwing your baby because of thing, looking for 4-month-old baby. Sometimes when they say something, it just broke my heart. I don't know what you're talking. 4-month-old baby. How do you see? And you are looking for 4-month-old baby. How did they take it from your hand? 4 months, 4 months. In your back, they remove it.
I mean, the idea of giving doing charity and giving cooked food, especially to children, to me, I think is a no-no. Because if it were to be somewhere outside Nigeria, in Europe or in abroad, for example, you just don't cook and give children like that.
You see, one thing, Queen Naomi made a mistake with her own exposure. Try to give away cooked food. It's unacceptable. It's a very disgusting. You go and cook food. So that one does not make you, I mean, it does not make you an hero. Cook food, just as you say, in which environment? I was on FYP looking at TikTok. If you see the way these people were angry, that thing is not real. That they just want to use those children. How can you cook? People begin to bring this diabolical way of talking. Or they just want to take the children destiny away. How do you want to carry a cooked food? Does that make sense? When things like this come up, you hear. I was just listening yesterday. Why are they saying this? Because people wondering at your state, at your status, and at your age, your exposure, you are giving out cooked food.
Yeah.
Cooked food that will be prepared. You put meat that they will eat in that place and finish. Somebody can eat and throw away the place and go and kill again. To get that. But that thing, who tasted it that is okay? What did you put in there? What did you use in cooking? Who are the one that cooked it? Who want to begin? How many you put in your? It's just like what this former NUS chairman Musiliu did during the campaign. To carry kuli, put it inside gari, tie it, robo, stand on top of a car. He was throwing it like this. Ah, my brother, come and see how people were rushing to catch this gari and kuli inside like this. The guy stand in the car with that boot, open it. He was just, we would throw like this. Everybody will go this way. Yeah. Sometimes we call it too like this. We would throw robo like this. Push kuli inside white gari for you to know. And that is also a stampede because a lot of people wound themselves. A lot of people wound the real, but not there's no dead record. So such thing it shouldn't be happen in Nigeria. But because our local, so there's nothing we can do. That's just
Okay.
it.
What impact do you think this will cause to the society, especially people in your state there? Do you think next time when stuff like this come up, do you think they will tread it with caution, or do you think they will just go in like that, hey, free food everywhere?
With what I see at the moment, there will be a caution. They won't do such anymore. Even though the good Samaritan outside there, they know what I'm talking. People that do give away, they will learn from this. That you don't need to gather people. When you went to look for charger, I said something. I said we are 25 now, 25 years. But we just announced now that in another 10 minutes, Prof, we started doing giveaway. From 25, we will enter 800. That's it. We will enter 800. So what like that 25 we want to that what we wanted to give, let's know people that need it more. Because even though some people will have, they still come and take again. So if you want to give something, just look at the area. Do it by surprise. Surprise. And people, a woman who has been sitting with a, what they call it, provision, didn't say the whole day was sleeping, and somebody tap you that I want to help you sell this thing. He sold the whole thing, he gave you money, 100,000. That 100,000 you give to that woman, it has gone a long way. Rather than giving it 10, or 5,000 to 20 people, because you think it's only 20 people will come. Before you know, people started coming. It doesn't make sense. They will learn from this. In Oyo State, to do such thing, they have to tread caution, they have to use their wisdom, and they have to ask question, what can I do? This thing, can somebody tell me? I told people, if you have something, we can come, we can rub mind together. Nobody is an island, so you can rub mind together. Bro, if you want to do such thing, do it this way. The whole country is hungry, and you can't feed the whole country. So your capacity what to feed here is just 10 people. Okay. All you need to go, just go around, go in the market, walk along the streets, look at the people that are hungry. You will know them when you see them. And if you want to bless them there at that moment. No go want to give 100,000, then you go and gather plenty people. No, it's not
Yeah,
work that
this
way.
this 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 will take me to the next question. And the next question is, people are saying that Naomi, yeah, moved all the way from Akure there to come and organize that kind of magnitude stuff in Ibadan. That she should have partnered with someone who knows the terrain in Ibadan there, yeah, and that has been doing this thing. So people are suggesting that instead of Naomi doing this thing alone herself, that she could have partnered with people like Oriyomi Hamzat, that she should have either partnered with him or use him as a consultant.
I to my best of knowledge, Oriyomi aware of it, but he may not aware of the way they wanted to do it. But Oriyomi knew when Naomi is coming to do something. He knew, but maybe he wasn't carried along in the organized program, but he knew. So just as what you say, Oriyomi Hamzat is an indigene of Ibadan that was born there. He knows everything about Ibadan. And as I said before, he himself do this thing, charity organization. He helps a lot. One of Oriyomi's house, I'm not from Ibadan, I'm an old man. One of Oriyomi's house with my investigation, full of what they call it, orphans that she
That's true.
feeds. He feeds them. Some of them are in school. Some of them are learning handwork. Some of them are with him learning in his studio. Both women, both men. Some of them they go along with him, and they are like a crew when they are moving together. He feed them, he paid them. So he knows very well Queen should have contacted him that look, I'm coming to do this, rather than because there are two way here. You're telling him that you are coming, everything is there, but help me jingle it. That's one. But look, Yoruba say ni ababalaba ni baba. Those who on the ground, the son of the soil, they know everything. Somebody, I cannot go to Lagos now. Begin to tell people I'm not a Lagosian. I cannot go to Ibadan now. Oh, I'm not from Oyo State. But when you come to my town, Ondo, where my head was hitting, I will tell you where to go. I will tell you what to do. Because all my life I'm from Ondo. I'm a typical Ondo man. So the man who was born in Ibadan, who knows his own state, you should have partnered with him. Not to tell him, I can tell you, Nigeria crime, I'm coming to Netherlands. You understand me? Then I reach there, I've organized something. You are there. You know everything. As a Dutch citizen, I should have tell you, please, can you put me through? I wanted to come do something in Holland. You see Amsterdam, you see Rotterdam, you see Den Haag. Which area do you think I can do this? Not for me to set up myself in Den Haag. Then you say, okay, keep announce for me that somebody is coming because you are doing your job. So if anything happen, I mean, you will take the blame. That's why I was saying that when he told Oriyomi that 5,000 people, and you are jingle it out, do you think it's only 5,000 people will turn up? That is what I'm saying. So you should have contacted that man and say, how do we do this thing? Then that guy should have come out with wisdom. You can join our head together. Queen, madam, my lord, let's go to school. Let's go to this community. Let's go to a place. Let's go to places down to hire a big place where people just come from around the whole state to go. Where I understand that people even travel all the way from Osun State.
Is it fair to blame the parents for this incident? Because some people are blaming the parents already.
No. Why should you blame parents? You called for children. Will I leave my 10 years old daughter to go where? No, now. You live abroad now. That's a child abuse. They are minor. They should be unaccompanied. They are minors. They are unaccompanied minor. Somebody should accompany them. And who will appoint them? Whether their parent or their guardian. Just say, okay, you are calling for children. Okay. That's why I was saying, why don't you go to the school? That's why I'm saying, if you have gone to school, go to any college. Tell them I will be arrived so time. Then all this food you say you cook, fine, is there. Whatever you are not getting there to just give the food. You want to give statement. You want to encourage them. You want to tell them, oh, you guys can be the leader of tomorrow. Do this. They have to organize some culture. Hey, mommy, what today? Olori, Olori, taking it come. You understand that kind of thing? It becomes fun. That's what I was expecting her to do. To move from one school to school. At least 5 schools. Maybe only 5 schools. But you say, Olori came to Mapo Grammar School. The way he did the children, they know everything. So nobody's perfect. But don't look at Nigeria crime. As I am 12, 14 years old, I learn. That's why when you see me, I found myself on a platform. When people are talking, I'm writing. I want to learn. But some people will not want to learn. They just come, you can see that's why. You learn because I want to gain from what that person is saying. I'm a good learner, I'm a good listener. That's why you see, you just talk now. Somebody will be talking. Don't you hear? Because they are not listening. So some people feel I'm too big for you to tell me what to do, rather than learn. So Queen Naomi should have learned from the indigenous of that state that are there. So and you call why do you blaming the parent? Some only anyone. It's because you have eaten. You eat, you buy food. Somebody who has not eaten 3-4 days ago, and they hear say Queen Naomi, the Queen Naomi of Olori Ajaja, 1 abi 2, the Ooni of Ife is coming to do giveaway. Everybody will move. Everybody will surely move. Look, if we stay here, hunger go kill us. Make we go where Olori they come. So nobody should blame any parent. It's a stampede. It's a stampede. When stampede come, forget it. It just start once. Look at what happened to immigration in Abuja Stadium. They only need 100 people. 100. See what those foolish people were doing. They were giving form. And you only need 100. 100. And you went a higher stadium. And you only need 100 immigration. 100. Look at people there. You were sharing form. Sharing form. Sharing form. And you need 100. You see, if you call for charity, people will turn up. They're supposed to turn up if things were good for them because the charity. You eat, you are satisfied, you get your job, you've done everything, then they call for charity, you will go there. But in this case, somebody has not eaten for 2, 3 days. You say, me, you can't do charity job. Which charity job? Because there, where it's going, there's no assurance of getting food. So you rather face where the food will come. You will face, those things. That woman that was talking from my local government. Mama, Etidibo. Adibo Agbowo. Agbowo. And the grandchildren were telling, say, Mama, stop. Every me like sorrow. Let me talk. Agbowo. That is my local government. That woman was talking there. Have you seen? So this is it. Mama didn't come out to vote. Mama come out to go and take money. If you don't give me money, I'm not going to vote. So people who are there to go and gain something, not to do charity. Olori say, I'm coming. So their aim is to go and get something from Olori, that food, whether raw food, whether cooked food, whether pure water, whether spaghetti. Their aim is to go out there and get something. If Olori Naomi has, we want to do sweep, the first Olori, before Naomi, forget that girl name, she did something with 3 or 4 celebrity about abusing women. I remember who was there. I think Ketenshaw was there. Tonton Dike was there. That first Olori before Naomi. Forget her name. That beautiful woman. So they were move around. I think that was when one of the Nollywood received beating from her husband. So the woman called out people, lady, and few turn up. Only few. But if that Olori should have called out, people come over, I wanted to do giveaway for women. Wow. People will turn up. I remember that the first Olori, I always forget that woman name. He came and what that thing, the only few ladies, even though with 2 police that were there, the place was just nothing. With 2 or 3 of them just carry black hair. Because what they are calling for is not what people are looking for. People are hungry. You get money, man, they beat you. No man, even they beat us, we don't get money to chop. So now they go answer that one. Understand me? But let's assume Olori said, ladies should come out, any ladies that have been abused, we need to compensate you, we need to give you, my dear. That street will full up. That is just, so people came out to come and get what they want to put in this tummy. Christmas is coming. Who can buy Christmas tree? So it turned back to what we are saying, that the politicians, they need to do better so that to avoid losing people. That's the first thing.
Now, for this to reduce in the nearest future, what type of campaign awareness do you think the government should engage in? Or do you think the NGOs are the one that should engage in campaign or awareness as regards to crowd management in Nigeria?
You see, first thing, this issue of giving away, I don't remember during Obasanjo, these palliative things. Then after Obasanjo, Yaradua, do we see such? Because this palliative thing they are giving away, bro, it baffles me a lot. That palliative, I said it, some people will try to argue yesterday, that palliative was only given to the refugees. The people like in Palestine, where there's a war, I know there's hunger in the land. But this one, every day they want to give palliative. Those money, can't they use it and do something that will fetch people's money, something to eat. Just this Nigerians are not asking for too much. Forget of this thing. All they ask for is basic amenities, lights, which is electricity, let the petrol go down, then the transport system, then the road. The most important is security. If this thing is in place, Nigeria crime, nobody will remember to do this thing because everybody are busy. Children are going to school, the one that is learning work. So nobody will think, oh, somebody want to share palliative. Now, hunger. Hunger. Now they share. I can show you some video here where they sharing bread. You see how people queue to collect bread. Bread. Elderly women, Yoruba women. The last one they did in the co with these APC people, they used military to sharing bread for people. There should be stampede in that place. I don't know whether I still have the video here. There should be a stampede. But because the way the soldiers were flogging in that area, so it make most of them very, very because when you call for things like this, so you expect
Yeah,
that things like this
I,
will
I,
just
I know of that video, but because of the YouTube policy, so maybe we don't show it so
policy.
that
Yeah,
they
no,
won't say,
I will just look at the dates. Yeah, this is so. I'm looking at the way the place so packed. What are they sharing? Bread. Why? People are hungry. This bread, I passed one place in London called Tabaka Square. This bread, they give it to bed. They should treat it to the bed we are queued to eat. I saw the man was just coming with the bread. And in short, the bread recognized the man that is coming. The bread was just when they were rushing in. But back home, that bread they're giving to body to eat is what our grandma are queuing to get back home. That's it.
okay.
So
All
they
right
need
then.
to do more. They need to do more. We can't be a beggar for all. This is
Mm.
a corporate begging now. But for Olori Naomi, I wish her good luck for all the organizer. But for my wonderful people out there, those content creators, please do it with wisdom, please. Those
Okay.
content creators there, they should do
We,
it with
we, we
wisdom.
please, if you please kindly subscribe to this channel. Yeah, that is African Black Gold TV, and this is a channel where we bring uh, the amazing guys in the diaspora who are doing wonderful things. Is there any
You
lesson
see,
for us to learn from here, especially the states, as regards to rapid response?
sometime you see the rapid response, the unit rapid response squad. Most of these, they turn up when it affects the political elites. They quick to respond. If a Dino house is getting burned now, before you know, the whole place will full. If any of the House of Rep house is burning, senator, anything, or something happen, you will see them immediately. But for the less privileged, it's the opposite. Before they get there, the house has been finished. So the money they budgeted for all these things is there. Ambulance. We even call ambulance. They tell you say there is no petrol inside the ambulance car. They'll tell you say there is no petrol. I see a police officer. They say no, we can't go out of here because there's no petrol in the car. So somebody who called that there's armed robber have to buy petrol inside police vehicle. So most of these things, Nigeria government has a lot to do. And which I believe, I always say it, I don't see these people want to do such until this thing hook them. Nobody will tell me, Aregbesola spent 8 years, right? 8 years. 8 years. Then who was there before Aregbesola? I think the other people. I want to go back to this boy, they give 14 years. Remove that 14 years out of his age then. So why did Adeleke now step in immediately about this issue? Because he wanted to save his own name. Because if something happened to political elite children, they know how to maneuver it. But for the less privileged, in short, most of the thing you were seeing in the, according to that guy that went as an undercover prison, went with the glasses and a hidden
Yeah.
camera.
Show
Most
your ball.
to your mouth, most of the thing are there. In short, most of those people there, they just pick them and replace them with political elite children. Most of them did not commit offense. Somebody who found a 3310 Nokia on the floor, they say he has been there for 22 years. You know that, Nokia. Tan that came out then. So what of all those governor that come? Most of these judges, the judiciary system is another problem we have in Nigeria. And you see what happened to this issue of Dele Farotimi issue. So the judge themselves, they are corrupt.
Do you think the media, yeah, play a negative role in publicizing this tragedy?
No, media has done a wonderful, because they try to shut media down. Like I'm here today, it's like I'm sitting down with CNN. For this my CNN, nobody will call me in Arise News. Nobody will call me in AIT. Nobody will call me in Channel News or Galaxy. I'm here with my own CNN. So uh, 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 without this media things, we will lose a lot of. Remember that liar Mohammed? He said they want to regulate media. On arrival, he did on arrival at the House of Rep or at the House of Assembly, because you can't regulate it. That's where things come out. In short, they are the one make people aware of this. I told you about this guy we say with this Dele Farotimi. I don't even know Dele Farotimi did book until this arrest came up before I order for my own. There are things that this social media have helped a lot of people. Has helped a lot of people. Without social media, a lot of things will be swept under the carpets. So they have contributed more to see this thing that happen. Now this is not just ordinary thing, and it's still going on. If you go all over now, by the time you open TikTok, Instagram, 1, 2, you will see this story. As you move another one, you see everybody is just talking about this issue. People have said it. They say, "Come, I can't divide myself." How many people me I want can talk? So the media has done great thing. He has add positive, not negative, to it, for people to see what is going on. How can we do this thing? It's not going to happen again. I really, really wish her good luck, because apart of being a queen, I said it, she's like a baby sister to me. He grew up in Ondo by the Edo family. All of us we are together at that time. So he grew up in Ondo, very, very well known, young girl. By the time get a call as a prophetess, suddenly our beautiful younger sister become Olori. So I'm not condemning her for what he has done. He's done the right thing at the wrong time. That is just it. Wrong time, the wrong place. But it's the right
Yeah.
thing he wanted to do in the wrong time and the wrong place. That is the
Okay.
problem there.
Do you think this event, right, will make the government to change some of the policy?
I just want to join people who say we operate a federal system of government in Nigeria. Let me just join them to answer the question. If something wanted to happen in Ondo, you understand me? Now, we seem this day now to rely too much on police, army, and which I believe that it's not supposed to be so in a country of 240 million population. If you have something to do, that's why most of those people they say they have money. I don't know what they think. None of them want to set up a security company. They have them, but most of them, their security company want to work with the bank so that they can get contracts. Private security can go like people wanted to do their wedding. So you can use those ones. They call them dancers now. You understand me? But still yet, none of them, about 2 or 3 people, go and look for somebody. But when a individual have a private security company where you recruit people, you train them how to handle crowd, how to handle this. Oh, they have a security company, this, they have Leopard security, water security, lion security. This is what we're supposed to have in Nigeria, in a place where you have that higher population. So this young guy, some of them they wanted to go when we were doing Boy Scouts, Boys Brigade, Boy Scout, then Man No War, all those
Yeah.
things. So those guys are still there. Some are finished school now, they are looking for job. Do this thing like anybody wanted to do event. Nigeria is people, they love celebrating. So let them it become a competition. Call a peace security. Peace security, they have people that are no, you can call Iron Security. It become like an internet company. So everybody wanted to take the best. So maybe in your event, you just see almost 25, 10. How much do you want to pay them? You pay the company send them there. Everybody, they put on their black, they put on their body armor, everything, walking, talking, and most of them, they build their body. Stand here like this, they know, so you won't mess up around. But no, everybody want to go to Barra to go and carry army. Everybody want to go and carry Olokpa, go and carry this thing. So all the money they have in Nigeria, they know what to do. But because everybody is looking for police, and police now, they do illegal duty. I mean, do illegal duty. Don't wear the uniform. Don't they go? You can see the one you saw the other day, and a soldier, the guide bread. Soldier supposed to be in barrack in the guide bread. So there are things that we don't need to be dependent on this police army. We should have people to be trained for this. I can see the banter sometimes, but maybe one or two people that do this thing. So, but they should set up all this company. That's where the people can become employer of labor. You understand me? So that is one thing about this issue. So there's no way government people wanted to run to police. Okay, somebody is coming from Lagos now. Before you, let me get Mopo. I mean, coming from abroad, you see, as they waka, Mopo, they follow am with gun up and down. So that Mopo following only one person. So if me too am coming, everybody coming from abroad be looking for Mopo. So who will guide the one at home? Who will guide the one at home? That is it. You have to
All
go
right, sir.
to military barrack. I did the same thing during my daughter's wedding. I'm not saying because, but if I have security people, but for me, I can't be a security man, go arrest. So I have my Oga, your daughter they do wedding. I need my boys. They come help me. So that is my own this thing. So I can't want to do something. I make they go police station, they go look for Olopa. Are they crazy? No. I will look for my
Okay.
own people.
How can the community, support families and victims that are affected by these stampede?
Yeah, the community that this thing happen, we have great people around that place. But as Nigeria be, nobody, they are less concerned. So it should be the duty of the local government chairman. I think now they do that place, they say Ibadan West local government or Atakumasa. So the chairman of local government of that area need to do something. The councillor of that area, the house of rep that represent them must do something. Then the senator that cover that constituency has
Constituency.
something to do. So because they know if anything happen in Ondo West local government, I know the senator there. I know the one that is in the House of Representative. Talking of my own local government, Ondo West. So if anything happen there, so you can't tell me that the man in Ileoluji Okegbo local government to come and chairman there to come and do something. So that area, Ibadan West or Atakumasa local government, where that thing happens, so the chairman of that place, by now, Niger crime, you should be hearing these people from this thing. Oh, this thing happened. I'm the chairman of this place, and I'm not just like something happened in abroad. You see the senator come, you see this one come, everybody
The
come, the
MD.
police chief
Yeah.
there, he has come every. You understand me?
Yeah.
That place now. Have you heard from the chairman? No, you not consign them. Have you heard from the councillor of the ward there? No. The House of Rep, the senator there. These people are fighting how to put money in their belly. That's it. At the end of the day, the governor has not even spoken anything. I haven't heard she talk anything. So which means sometimes that's why when you see some country like America, something happen to their citizens, they say they should lower the flag down. But it's only when it happens to political elite in Nigeria. You understand me? I know how many days the Nigerian flag was low when I lost my boss, Lagbaja. Understand? But don't forget, so a lot of soldiers pay you, they don't low down flag. A lot of they buy nobody low flag. But because now top guy. So who low flag for these 31 children now? 45 children. But may that thing happen to one political elite family. The flag must go down. So we still have this problem. Nigeria crime. We still have it.
Lastly, my questions today on this segment is that what message, yeah, would you like you, yeah, to share with those who have been impacted by these tragedies?
Ah, first of all, the children, all may their soul rest in perfect peace. And for the parent outside there, I understand there's a problem in Nigeria. I understand there's a hunger in the land. Please, anything that will take your children's life, please stay away from it. I know there's a vast hunger. I'm not saying where they are sharing something, but look at the atmosphere. What will happen where I'm going? Is it a place that's safe for me? I put my children in front, please. Because these children now, we can't wake them anymore. They have gone. But I can tell you, God did not write it for them to die. This is an untimely death. Now Yoruba call it kojiji. Something that you did not expect. Because God did not create these children to come and die at this age. So that's why people were angry, make their voice know that, oh, what Naomi did is so. Please, as a parent, think of where you are going if they are to give these palliative things. The other one they gave in Lagos that time, people has been there in the morning. By the time they finish there, now only one bottle of groundnut oil they carry go home after 11-hour understanding on the queue. You understand me? So please, parents, I beg you, if you have toddler, you have underage, minor, and you feel better, you go there than to allow those children. So the advice, please, for God's sake, and for those one that lost their children, I will pray their soul rest in perfect peace. And Governor Sheyi Makinde, this is you too, to have people around. I said, sir, do something. I'm not from Oyo State, but I'm a citizen of Nigeria. Do something for these people. The senator that covered that area, the constituency of that area, you are aware of it, don't sleep because it could be your turn tomorrow. The chairman local government of that place, the what they call it, the councillor, please do something. Send delegates. Look for this family. Condole with them. Their burial. How do we do it? Anyone in Muslim right, anyone in Christian right, please let government carry out this thing. I still understand they are all in mortuary. So that I believe maybe any moment from now, 24, 48 hours, we could be hearing the news from the government side, what they will do. So our heart goes for them. May their soul rest in perfect peace.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Prof. I mean, if you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and join this family and let us grow this channel as well. And at the same time, please, we wouldn't mind your comments so that if we're doing well, yeah or nay. At the same time, give us this.